Howdy folks, this is Lancel90 here, and welcome to another season of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. So our last series got interrupted by the fact that they just made it so difficult to heal now, compared to the way it used to be. And we took the slow healing trait, which made it so we effectively couldn't heal pretty much at all. So our character was like dead for the entire game. We could just not heal from the starting wounds because we did a difficult starting scenario. But now we know, and now we're gonna pick a fast healer for sure. So let's start a new game. And also we won't update the game constantly like we had been in the previous one. That seemed to kind of break the game. Let's see. Oh, did they remove a bunch of mods? I think they have. My sweet Cataclysm. In the wake of the Cataclysm, sweets and snacks are coming to life. What the heck? Okay. Interesting. I don't know why you specifically remove rail stations. A graphical overmap. Huh, not sure what any of those are, but they don't have... Let's see, what mods are normally here? The survival mods are what I usually take. And those are gone. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, formerly Classic Zombies. Dark Days of the Dead. Classic zombie movie simulator set in the present day. Huh, okay. They've removed a lot of stuff here. They got rid of all the bionic stuff. I don't know if we care about the slots, but they got rid of like the auto-dock disabling and manual bionic installation, which are fairly new on their own, which it's kind of strange. So go ahead and give me higher dex increases your speed, and give me stats through skills. I don't know how this is going to go because there's just like so much stuff missing here. Let's see, for the city, or for the world handling, I've increased NPC spawn rate because we weren't seeing any in the last game at all. And this I think I brought in the wrong direction because the default is 4. This is monster evolution scaling factor. Maybe I had it on 8 when we made the last game too. I don't think so, because this is a clean install of the game. But yeah, I think that also might have been kind of what screwed us over, is they just started spawning really powerful zombies on us. I don't know if it was because I was updating the game and there was new zombies added, or they evolved to get to that point. And Laguna Wood seems like a fine name for it to start, so we'll go ahead and keep going here. Sorry, I have a sore on my tongue, so it's been a little bit difficult to talk here. Almost biting my tongue every time. Give me the classic single pool, please. Points. And let's pick something that's not going to kill us. There's an Amigo camp now, huh? Find yourself in the most alien place you've ever seen. Hot, humid air, and the organic aspect of the structure makes you feel like you're trapped inside a giant creature. Whatever it is, you need to get out of here before they find you. Huh. Seems kind of interesting. Obviously incredibly difficult, but interesting. Helicopter crash is always a good one, assuming you don't bleed out immediately. Shelter is also a good one if you don't care about food rotting. Large building. Classic burning building. Next summer, don't really care about that much. Mascot. Safe place. Some distant safe place to avoid living the dead. Looks like you're on your own. That's a new one. Well, I'm thinking either helicopter crash or sheltered, because they're usually pretty reliable. I guess let's do sheltered this time. We've done helicopter crash recently, and they also nerfed it because it costs more points now for the classes. Profession. What does sheltered survivor give us? Tailoring, computers, cooking, mechanics, first aid, electronics, and fabrication. It started Cataclysm, you conquered down the bomb shelter, now it's winter. You hope the ragtag collection of skills you learned from all these books can help you survive. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of skills for 4 cost. It is in the middle of winter though, and we have like no clothes. A little bit risky. Sheltered militia. Pretty much 2 points of skills. Get a pistol and a rifle. Ammo. Bionic Prepper, which is just a little bit too overpowered, so I don't really want to try it. Guess we can do the Sheltered Survivor. That's a lot of points and skills that I won't have to spend myself. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Let's do our traits first. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit more tricky than last time. I have increased our cap here. I didn't give ourselves any more points, but as usual, I like to raise that cap so that it's out of the way. Bad knees is a really bad one now. I used to take it all the time, but now that there's the tall grass, it's terrible. Going balance. No, thank you. We might have to take death. We'll have to think about that one. It will make having the NPCs kind of pointless, but oh well. And the glasses ones are always tempting, except the power armor issue. You can't wear glasses with power armor. Or more food. That might be okay, actually. Because we keep being overweight in our games. And also, like, not able to eat enough food. Like, it all goes bad all the time. Also gives us extra stamina. I think that's a good one. We'll keep that. Forgetful is free other than the terrain thing. Okay, we don't want to lose any more HP. Well, they want to get negative traits from mutations at all. Heavy sleeper is always a nice one. Hoarder is always an interesting one too, because keeping your maximum volume isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just kind of annoying. Never taking the bad healer stuff ever again. Lightweight. Mood swings might be a tempting one this time around. I hate the idea of Nomad. Pain, don't think so. I can get overwhelming very quickly. Or healing, yes. Pyromancy, yes. Or Pyromaniac, not Pyromancy. That'd be awesome, but no. Table manners. Sleepy is good. Squeamish is perfectly fine. Trigger happy, truth teller, ugly. What is Wayfarer? Whether from personal choice or childhood trauma, traveling with vehicles is off limits to you, even if your life depended on it. No, the vehicle system's really fun in this game. It is interesting, but the vehicle system's too cool in this game, I feel. Weak stomach is fine. Weight extra small. That one's almost also doable, because we're also going to be extra hungry. It's an extra point. We'll give it a try. It's a new one. Okay. Fast healer 110% because we're screwed. It's so bad now. Fleet-footed, please. Friction resistance, also a pretty serious one. Light step, please. Night vision, optimist. Pack mule. Quick. All that good stuff. Skinned. Is tough feet new? Oh yeah, I remember that one. It's the one that makes it so you can not wear boots, but not really a point to that. Okay, so we're kind of passing on the water resistant stuff that we have been taking lately. Which have been really nice, but our points are really limited right now. In fact, I might not even want to spend anything on skills. We do have a bunch to start with, which is good. Which is why I'm thinking maybe we'll just leave them as they are. Last game we didn't seem to have too much trouble working with skills. So let's get intelligence up. Strength up. That's what we have to do. Start with, we're a little bit light on skills this time around, but that's okay. LMOE shelter, I don't know if we have other options. Also just a regular shelter. That's an interesting one. I think we might want the regular shelter. The LMOE is interesting because it's out in the middle of nowhere, so it's super safe. But I think they're always underground, and that really sucks because you can't drag a shopping cart underground. So it's hard to get your loot unloaded. So I think we want to do the regular shelter, which I think is the normal starting location. Mr. Allen, Michael Atkins, Corey McCord. I don't know, last time we did Walter White, let's do John Freeman this time. We'll save the template even though I never use them. Default. And let's tab in. Oh, that loaded really quickly. You are emaciated. Oh my god, we're like ultra. Uh-oh. That's a little hard on the eyes. I feel like the font did not kick in. Because this doesn't look like the Topaz font. This just looks like a default font, maybe. I can deal with that later. Malnourished, you're weakened by starvation. Heck, so there's food around here. Oh, the frozen stuff is back. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. That's one of the biggest mods that's like a major pain if that's gone. Oh, man, the frozen stuff. I don't think you guys had to live through that stuff because I think I ditched the recordings. Where the, where they added the frozen stuff. It's so bad. It's just like everything is frozen. Protein rations. Definitely go for eating these, but we'd have to light something. Oh, crap, we don't have much carrying capacity here. Are we wearing a jacket right now? We're wearing a sweater. Fortunately, the jacket's going to go on the same level, but that allows us to carry a little bit more. But we should be able to unfold this poncho too. Lots of things conflicting with each other, but it's okay. Yeah, I didn't really think about that when I took the things that might make us be hungry early. Can we eat these frozen rations? Will make us thirsty, but we can just eat them right now without cooking them. Or can we activate them, maybe? Let's take another look at them. I haven't seen these before, they're new. Ours, 3 days at a time. Okay, so this is a really crappy survival compressed disc of food that's like terrible. I've tried one before and they are not good. Still hungry. There we go, we're finally full. Okay. At least that's taken care of. I was really worried about how we were going to deal with that. FEMA evacuation pamphlet is also new. What's it say? Welcome to your emergency survival shelter. We hope your stay here will be short and comfortable. Provided are an emergency blanket, high visibility jacket, gas mask, and food and water rations for 1 day, as well as emergency lighter and flashlight. There are further supplies in the communal cabinets should the facility be over its intended capacity. These resources are checked and updated by FEMA on a regular basis. If you find some items missing, please contact the FEMA supervisor at your earliest convenience. Please wait until the shelter until an official evacuation transport arrives to take you to your homes, or in the event of a major disaster, to the nearest evacuation gathering point. In the event that you've been evacuated under violent circumstances, FEMA recommends taking cover in the shelter's basement until help arrives. Remember, if you leave the shelter, we cannot find you to take you home to safety. I can't do anything interesting with the pamphlet. Okay, well, for now... Okay, we do have a multi-tool, so I don't need to carry this glass shard around. Some emergency blankets for keeping cold at night, at least. There is stuff in the cabinets now, which is cool. 16 rations. They'll only have 1 bite left, though, which is kind of strange. Also, there's a body in the corner. Lots of bottles. Fortunately, everything's friggin' frozen. Just a single bone. Okay. Let's use the evac shelter. Reading citizens, a biological attack has taken place and a state of emergency has been declared. Emergency personnel will be aiding you shortly. To ensure your safety, please follow the steps below. Do not panic, remain inside the building. Seek shelter in the basement, use the provided gas mask, wait further instructions. Do not disable external power. Contact us. It's loading, the map changes. Oh, there it goes. Waiting for nearest refugee center, please wait. Refugee center found, location 435 South. If you have feedback concerning your visit, please contact the Department of Emergency Management Public Affairs Office. The local office can be reached between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. at 555-0164. If you'd like to speak with someone in person or would like to write us a letter, please send it to... There you go. Never disable external power. That light is the most important thing ever. More food and more blankets. Okay, at least we won't starve. Interesting, this is a new basement too. Teddy bear. Like there hasn't been a basement with like a bathroom and everything. Pretty cool. What's going on with these toilets? Water. I don't know why those ones look different than the other ones. First aid kit. Soap bar, paper, scrub brush. Take the first aid kit with me. And now we still have the external thing, but it makes a little bit more sense now. Rather than just being a gigantic empty room. There's like bathrooms and stuff down here now. Okay. Alright, so I have a town up here, Norton. Gas station there. Silos, a farm field. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's a farmhouse, which would be the dream for us. We have some trails unlocked for trying to find this survival shelter, which seems to be extremely far away. Gosh. Wow, we're never gonna get to this thing. That's a long way away. What are you? A rural house. Yeah. Won't be too bad. There's a swamp up there. Infinite source of water is a big deal. Toxic waste dump. Yeah. I don't see any like anthills or anything to indicate like what our special type of zombies are in this scenario. Yeah, first things first, we're gonna need some clothing. And we're also gonna have to, we might have to prioritize building the fireplace. Or I may just have to move somewhere that has an oven, because we're gonna have to melt food all the time. Don't have enough survival skill. That's not too bad of a problem, though. Okay, well, we should get our... Oh, there's no... Okay, there's lockers. There's a straight-up dead body out there. That's a little bit worrying, because... if there's a spawn of bodies out there, it could just be something new where just a body can spawn next to you now. But it could also be just one of the regular random spawns. And if that's the case, there might be special types of zombies out here. Also, everything's covered in snow. I noticed that when we came out, but I didn't say anything at first because I feel like we've seen snow before, but now I think about it, we've not seen snow before. This is new. I think. Let's grab the pipe and go back inside because it's very cold. Okay. Oh, I also need a rock though, actually. See any rocks up there? Can worry about the newspaper page later. Okay, it does just look like a random body. I will have to go investigate it because hopefully it'll have some kind of clothing for us. Hear that? I changed the sound effects, by the way. A different audio pack. I thought it might mix things up a bit. Also, like the walking over the... some of the terrain was extremely annoying with the other one. There's some torn up clothes here. Okay. And yes, of course we are using the good graphics pack this time. Now that we have that finally figured out. Okay, we need to craft the Hands already want to get frost nipped. We have some basic tailoring skill. What can we make? I don't need much. I just need like... Okay, we just need thread and stuff. I don't know if I want to bash the windows in. That's what I normally do to get cloth. I feel like this time the game might actually be paying attention to like temperature a little bit better. It's possible it doesn't. You can kind of just check here. Right now everything's at like negative 58 if they don't have much warmth. So now we've done that. What's the temperature in here? Still negative 58, so we're okay. We are going to be a little bit pressed for time, though. Okay, make me a needle. Okay. I don't think we need to reload it. Hands are the first thing to go. Make me gov liners. Make me white gloves. Stabilize that a little bit. Our legs are cold still, and our mouth is cold. Mouth should be easy enough to do. It might not be able to fix our legs, though. Let's not go through all the rags if we don't need to. Simple patchwork scarf, please. Okay. Is the jacket giving us head coverage? Is that why our head is not too cold? It has a hood. This is nice. It used to be an issue before with the hoods that your character wouldn't use them once you put on a hat. This time it says it will as long as it's not encumbered. I don't know if that means it has to have 0 encumbrance. Or if anything's okay, so we don't necessarily need to build hats right now. But our legs are still cold. And our mouth seems to still be cold. It may take it a minute though, we just put it on. Okay, it's still cold. I think that's the mouth at least. Appear to be so, perhaps we can build the balaclava. Might not have the skill for it. They might have increased the skill for it. Bandana will give me 5. Urban. What else we got? Not many other options. Just build me the turban. I think that might have just been my head, actually. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. That really only leaves the bandana. It's only 5 extra warmth though, so I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay, barely enough. And then we're going to need another sheet here. boxer shorts and pants. Definitely want the long underwear bottom at least. Warmth's taken care of, but we're very thirsty and near starving again. It's a bit of a problem. Give me the enough carrying capacity. I'm gonna need a ladder. We're gonna have to take a little bit of a risk here. Grab the water. Well, just eat these raw because I don't have much of a choice. Okay, I need just a bush or something. I think these are like rocks, but I need it to be a little bit away from the forest because I don't want to burn the whole forest down. Maybe just like this hydrangea bush over here. Now, I mean, I don't really want to burn it, but okay, at least that worked. I dropped it in the fire and picked it back up and it's good to go. Okay. That's all I needed. It'd be awesome if you could pick up the snow and melt it. But we're all out of time for this video. At least we've taken care of our hunger a little bit. We're trying to take care of our thirst now. Taking care of our thermal issues for the time being. In the next episode, we'll have to head to town and get some stuff. If not, move into town. But we're all out of time for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.